Greetings, Earthman Origami's living soil. God is good. He blesses us every day. And I just have to tell you that I'm excited that I do these videos, and I'm getting a lot of good comments, and people are starting to see that the way God has set up our ecosystem and how plants and microorganisms work together is much better than anything that man can ever create through chemicals or any other method such as that. And I'm truly blessed of all the different people that subscribe to this channel and agree to what I say, because it's not me, it's all about God. We're going to talk about biofertilizers. Biofertilizer is a substance which contains living microorganisms which, when they're applied to the seed or to plant surfaces or to root systems or to the soil, they colonize the rhizosphere or the interior of the plant and promote growth by increasing the supply availability of primary nutrients. Biofertilizers can be expected to reduce the use of natural and organic fertilizers and utilize what's already in the soil that God has placed in, like sand, loam, different other things that are in soil that are already in place. Now, microorganisms, these biofertilizers, they not only help your plant grow to their full genetic value, but they also they help the soil by giving off different enzymes and proteins and stuff. They help improve soil structure in the sense of the water retention and the way water spreads through the soil as it rains or as you apply it, and they make it aerated, and they just help your soil. That way, every year your soil gets better and better when you apply microorganisms to your soil. Since they play several roles, microorganisms, these biofertilizers, scientists kind of come up with a term as calling it plant growth promoting rhizobacteria. I'm reading my notes here, sorry. Or in other words, PGPRs. So if you put that into a search, you'll see all the different biofertilizers that will come up. Therefore, they are extremely advantaged in enriching your soil fertility and fulfilling your plant's nutrient requirements and moisture by supplying organic nutrients through the microorganisms and their byproducts. Now, I was going to keep reading this paper, but I think I'm just going to hit it from the, give it to you from the hip. When you apply microorganisms to your soil, there's different types. There are types that are more specific that you can get online that help break down different macro and micronutrients like phosphate mobilizers and nitrate fixers, and there's bacteria that break down silica and iron and magnesium, and I could just go on and on. And now when you put all those things in your soil, the roots can't break them down on themselves. They just don't do it, and you're really depending on pH fluctuations in your soil in order to make these nutrients available, which take way too long. And that's why people use organic or non-organic fertilizers, be it a liquid form or powder form. But that's not the way God intended plants to grow. They intended plants to grow through the help of microorganisms, which make those nutrients plant ready and available. And through the mycorrhizal, they bring it back to the root system by becoming one with the root system. These microorganisms, biofertilizer, beneficial bacteria, or PGPRs, they rely on the plant likewise from getting their carbohydrates that are leaked from the plant. So they kind of live with each other. It's a symbiotic relationship that goes on there, and I just want to emphasize the importance of having living soil. There's different ways of doing it. Like I said, ordering online, different type of specific microbes, which there's a lot of good markets out there for you, and also indigenous microbes that could be retrieved from your own area. There's a lot of videos on that, and using lactate bacteria to making your own EM1. You know, just do your homework, do your work, and look at the videos and all the different things that are out there, and you'll see that there's so much out there for you to make your soil living. May God bless you and your family.